children, today you are going to want to watch this and learn how to do it. This is a staple that you will find in every Italian home, whether they have children or not. Nutella. Nutella, or otherwise known as hazelnut spread. Guys, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. If you open up my kitchen drawers, we will always have Nutella in the drawers. But I've never made it before. So I'm doing something quite risque with you guys today, and that is making it together. Let's see how it turns out. I'm sure many of you always look through Pinterest and see all these fantastic recipes, some of which I've tried and some of which are still on that list pending to try. This is one of the pending to tries. So let's see how it goes. Let's make our own homemade Nutella, and I'm going to try it out on my kids, and we're going to see if it really is as good as Nutella. Nutella in Italy is not so expensive, but I know once I've traveled out of Italy, buying it in supermarkets and other stores, it's quite pricey in comparison with other things. So if we can make it, and if it's as good, then this is really a recipe to save. What we need for this recipe is 200 grams of chocolate. So a lot of the recipes call for white chocolate, dark chocolate, milk chocolate. In the end, what I have decided to do was to do more milk chocolate with a little bit of dark chocolate to give it more of the original Nutella flavor. But again, it's up to you and what your family prefers. My children are not crazy about dark chocolate, so thus wanting to stay more on the milk side. So what I have is 200 grams of chocolate. Remember guys, a good quality chocolate, because that's the main fundament of the recipe, chocolate and nuts. So again, 200 grams. What I have used is I've used 150 grams of milk, 50 grams of dark. And if you look in here, you'll see a nice mix of dark milk. Over here, we need 100 grams of hazelnuts that are also skinned. Luckily in the supermarket, they all were already like this. If you need to skin them, there is a quick process, I think, of roasting them in the oven and then kind of wiping them with a dishcloth to get the skins off. I didn't have to do that, and that really saves time. 100 grams of raw sugar. Again, if you wanted, you could use white sugar. I think it's up to you. We need 200 grams, not mils, 200 grams of milk. It could be skimmed, full cream, or 2% fat. I've used a mix, 2% fat. And 90 grams of a vegetable oil. I always use olive oil. I don't even keep any other oil in our house because olive oil is so accessible and cheap here. This is not extra virgin, this is just normal olive oil. But you could use any vegetable oil that you like. 90 grams of that. And what you're going to need for this recipe is a double boiler to melt your chocolate. You can also make this with a pot and a bowl resting over the boiling water. I have this old double boiler from my mom, which I think came from her mom, so it's really special. You can see it's an old pot. And a food processor. That's it. Easy peasy. We're going to start out by filling up our double boiler with boiling water and the chocolate. Melt your chocolate so it's a nice smooth consistency. Leave your melted chocolate to the side. Throw in your peeled hazelnuts into your food processor and add your raw sugar. We're going to process this on your highest level so it becomes a nice smooth texture. Guys, remember I'm using my processor, which is, it doesn't look like a food processor, but it actually is. Sorry about the noise. I've now blended my nuts and sugar and added my melted chocolate to that. You should have quite a nice chocolatey paste. Tasting this, guys, I can't refuse. It tastes already like crunchy Nutella. You could just eat this like that. It is so good. Yummy. Okay, easy. Now all we do is add our milk and oil into a pot and cook over a medium to low heat for 5 to 10 minutes. Very easy. Remember, rather cook it over a cooler temperature so that you don't risk burning it. All melted over a medium to low temperature, cooked quite evenly. Guys, if I'm all covered in chocolate, it's because I can't stop licking and tasting this stuff. It is delicious. Now what you should do is put it into a jar, conserve in the fridge, and cool before you start to use. But just tasting it like this, oh, it would be such a dream over dessert ice cream. Oh, you could even just eat it straight like this. It is delicious. Now that it's cooked, it's quite liquid, but once I've put it in the fridge and allowed it some time just to rest, it could also thicken up and become more spreadable like Nutella in the jars. I'm going to do the ultimate test and give it to my children. You guys can witness this. We're going to do a secret, like a blind taste test with the real store-bought hazelnut spread and that I've homemade. And they'll be able to pick out if they think it's the same or which one they prefer. And from that we can work out, is it really worth it to make it at home, or is it better just to stop into the store, buy the actual hazelnut spread and use that. But I really do have to say that I was shocked how quick and easy this was to make. It was one of those recipes that like I just kept putting off because I thought, oh man, that's so much hard work. I'm sure it's just easier to buy the stuff. But now that I've made it, I think the hardest work was breaking the chocolate into pieces, honestly. So if this is as good, I'm not sure if I'm ever going to buy it again. So we'll see. Let's leave it to harden up a bit in the fridge and let the children decide. So it's the next day. I left my hazelnut chocolate spread in the fridge just to harden a bit overnight. And now I'm ready to try it out on the kids and see. Look at them. Okay, what I've done, I'm doing the taste test. So they don't know, they haven't tried mine yet. They know very well what the store-bought Nutella tastes like, but they're not sure about mine. You'll notice there's a slight color differentiation, like, okay, this is my one. This is the one I made. This is the real deal. Okay, so this one is a little bit lighter than that one, but that's also because I chose to use more milk than dark chocolate. So if you prefer a darker one, add more darker, less milk. It's up to you guys. I must say though, I have tasted it, so I hope I don't have chocolate all over my face because I just can't stop eating it. It is so good. But it does taste different. There is a difference. But I don't know if it's a bad difference because it tastes so good. I think I might prefer it to the store-bought stuff. And also, you know what's in there, and it's so easy. There's no preservatives, and it's just good, wholesome goodness. So I don't know, you guys really should try this at home. I really think this is a recipe worth trying out. But again, there is a flavor differentiation. It is not exactly the same as a store-bought one. But it would be up to you to decide if you prefer it. So let's ask the kids now. See what they think, which one do they prefer. Okay, let me show you again. This one here is my one, the one we made together yesterday. This is the store-bought, okay, and it's the same in this plate.
They taste the same. This one's a bit more nutty.
A bit more nutty.
It's got a more nutty taste.
Okay.
But I prefer
Okay, do you know
this
consistency? Okay.
Because this one's more, was it as thick as that one?
Yeah.
But I like both of them the same. Like if we had this at home, then I'd eat this, but if we didn't, then I'd just eat this, you know.
Which one is Nutella? Point? That one. Okay, Barley, you tell me. Which one do you prefer?
Well, this is a little
You have to
bit...
be honest, because people want to know the truth.
This is a little bit thicker
Okay?
and more, like a little bit nuttier. And this is a lot more chocolate and a little bit nuttier.
Okay. Which one do you prefer?
I like both.
So things got a bit out of hand. A little bit of a Nutella fight. Well, I just got stuck into it. Gotta control myself, guys. If you want to see me make this recipe in white chocolate, so like a white chocolate Nutella, let me know. And guys, remember to subscribe. Take care and enjoy the
alla vittoria, alla gloria militar, alla gloria militar, alla gloria militar.